Hi everyone, I'm here with another baby today. This is another Ethan. This is Ethan number 3, and he's a little different from the other Ethans, but I just want to show you his details and how he moves. This baby is going to be available on my website, and let me start by showing you his hair. He has medium brown hair, and as you can see, it's directionally rooted. He has 2 little cowlicks on the side of the front, and he has the crown on the back. It's directionally rooted, Angora Moor hair, and it's rooted in the same direction it grows, so that it shouldn't tangle and it's easy to keep its style. This baby also has a skull under the soft silicone, so you can actually see me pressing on the silicone, but it doesn't go in very far. It wrinkles if you pinch it also. His cheeks are soft, but up further, although it's soft, you can feel the hard skull under there. He even has a soft spot at the top of his head. The whole doll is very soft, but yet he keeps his structure. He has an open mouth. He takes a full newborn pacifier, and he also takes a bottle. So he has a drink and wet, but this is not a drink and wet bottle. This is just simulated feeding with fake milk. He'll come with a blue bottle similar to this one, and although he has a drink and wet, if you're not interested in that feature, you don't have to worry. It doesn't show. It doesn't show in the mouth or in the diaper area, because I made it like that because not everybody likes drink and wet. So I'm trying to make everybody happy. You don't have to use it, but it's there if you choose to. Ethan is in one piece with no joints, although he's very flexible and posable. This is one of the things collectors used to say they didn't like about full silicone dolls, is that you could not position them like you did cloth body babies. So I tried to get him to be, as flexible as a cloth body baby within reason. Okay, so his neck allows him to move his head from side to side effortlessly, but it does have support inside, so his neck won't just hang loose. All the dolls are like that. They're not, they've always had a structure inside from the first time when I did Caden with the one piece. Let's look at his hands. His fingers are nicely painted. He has a nice little manicure. All his fingers are separate. He has a lot of little fine details like veins and little blemishes, and in his arms he has elbow armatures only, so his shoulders are pretty loose and free moving, but his elbows can be positioned to help him with posability. They can be straight, or you can bend them, put them in a position you like. Very easily. His armatures move very easily. He doesn't have any armatures in his legs, so they reposition easily. But let's look at his tummy right now. He has a squishy tummy. but his chest isn't squishy, so you can see you can't push all the way into his chest, but you can really push into his tummy because it's soft. And this is one of the reasons why he's so poseable. His skin also wrinkles. I don't know if you can see that. He gets little wrinkles on there if you pinch his skin, but you'll see it more as I move him around. And his painting is very, very detailed. He has so many layers of paint to give him that realism. Now his legs are very flexible. They have no armatures, and his silicone is very soft, but his legs still resist going into awkward positions. He has all separated toes, and you can see how flexible he is. You see how soft his silicone is? But yet he does not, he resists going in awkward positions. That's the way I say it. But sometimes you see the dolls with a leg twisted or something. He doesn't do that. So let's look at his back. He has the skull. He also has the spine. The spine is not visible, but you feel it, and it's a very unique feature that adds to a lot of the realism. So if you the spine is silicone also, but if you move him, it does not interfere with his flexibility. He can still bend backwards or forwards, and you see how his skin wrinkles when you bend him. The wrinkles are not sculpted in. They're actually wrinkles that form from movement. And you see he'll even hold his position like that. So he's very flexible. He bends forward also. You can put him in a fetal position. If you like him all curled up like that, he just curls. You see how his tummy pushes out when you bend him forward? I think that's cute. So you can put him in whatever position, and he tends to hold his positions. And you can see his spine kind of becomes visible when you put him in a fetal position and curl him up. Okay, so let's see. What else can I show you? I guess I can just put him in a few positions so you can see how easily he poses. This baby has darker eyes. He has newborn blue eyes. His eyes are still blue, but they're the darker blue that newborns usually have. The other Ethans had just regular blue eyes. He can suck his fingers. I'm in an awkward position because I'm coming from the other side than I usually do my videos. So it's hard for me to see and position him like I usually do. So he can suck fingers on both arms. He doesn't really favor one side. So I'll get it. There you go. Okay, so He also bends from side to side very easily. Sorry, I'm taking him out of the frame. I didn't realize that when I picked him up. And you can see how his stomach moves naturally. Okay. He likes to lay on his side like this. Okay, I think what I need to do now is just go ahead and get him dressed. So I guess you can see how he moves also from getting him dressed. But he's a really nice baby. Beautiful skin tones and so poseable. This is Ethan number 3. I'm going to put on his hospital band. I usually slide them on like this. If you turn the thicker part towards his heel, it slides on better. But because I'm on the opposite side, I'm not doing such a good job of it today. But I'll get it. Okay. So there we go. And let me put on his bracelet. His bracelet actually has a clasp instead of being an elastic bracelet, because over time I guess those will, well, they could break. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So I put a clasp on this one so that it wouldn't break. Okay, let's get him dressed. This is one of the things that collectors tell me when I see them at shows, that I dress the babies so easily and effortlessly, but I've been doing it for over 12 years with silicone, so you know it's automatic. But you see how I put the foot in, I open up the outfit and then I put the foot in and slide it up the leg. You never stretch or pull at the silicone when you get them dressed. And also when you're undressing them and they have on little footies like this or little socks, you have to be careful not to grab fingers and toes when you're pulling off the outfits, because you could stretch the finger and you know that wouldn't be good for the doll. I know a lot of collectors, I like to open up the sleeve and put it around the hand, but some collectors, they like to put something over the hand and then pull on the sleeve. I don't do it like that because I like to see all the fingers, and you know then I can know they're fine, but I'm not pushing them through the sleeve. And another thing is, when you put mitts on to put your doll's hand through the sleeve, you can get complacent and pull the mitt off and grab a finger with the mitt and stretch it. So I don't really use the mitts. I don't find them useful for me. It's just something else for me to think about. This is how I used to dress my babies also. I never put their hands through the sleeves. I used to put my hand through the sleeve, hold their hand, and then guide it through. So it's something I've always done to keep them safe. Okay, so he's all dressed. Now I'm gonna put a hat on his beautiful hair since it's part of the outfit. And he's all dressed and ready to go home. I'll have a link in the description below for you to go to my website if you're interested in him. But you can also just go to visit and look at the pictures. I'm going to post a lot of pictures of him on my website and information on how to purchase him if you're interested. And I want to thank you for watching this video till the end. Please like this video and subscribe so you can see I have a few more Ethans coming, and they're all going to be different because I like all the dolls to be different, and it will be interesting to see the new ones, and then you'll also get notices when I have new dolls. So thank you. Like I said, please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also share it with your friends. They might be interested to see a realistic looking doll. Okay, thank you so much. I'm adding a few pictures here so you can see a few pictures of him, you know, just to see some details that might not be as close in the video. So thank you again. Thank you for loving my babies and supporting my channel.